because I need that Joshua fight. We have been trying to make that fight for years, right?
Why do you need that fight?
Because it's the fight that people want to see. It's the fight that I want to see as a boxing fan.
But then there'll be, I need Joshua too. Because
it was a Fury against AJ. Bob Arum did phone me the other night and told me off for talking too much. I thought that was rich coming from him. Contracts have been backwards and forwards, only minor details to be resolved on both ends. We're in a good place. AJ was in the office yesterday with us and a good meeting.
I'd like to fight Tyson Fury.
Or who?
Or Hergovich.
100% Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury is not only talking now, he is shouting with fire in his words, warning that he will smash Anthony Joshua if they meet in the ring and daring him to say yes. But the truth is simple. AJ has listened to all these loud talks many times before. To him, Fury's big words are just noise. On fight night, Joshua's punches will be the only reply that matters.
I'm still dismissive of him. Styles make fights, and my style for him is kryptonite. You know, I've always said AJ's built to measure for me, and just because he knocked out that guy with a right hand, it's not the same. Boxing's different, you know. Styles make fights. We've seen he couldn't land any of those right hands on Usyk. A way smaller man, a lighter man. Boxing is a very difficult game. It's changing all the time. Styles make fights, and his style is.
And when Joshua finally answers, his words cut right through Fury's loud talk. He doesn't waste time or say too much. Calm but dangerous, he gives one simple promise: I will beat Tyson Fury. No yelling, no drama, just clear, cold confidence. That's the real gap between them. Fury makes noise, but Joshua's words hit like punches.
You beat Tyson Fury?
I'll be over the moon.
Would you?
Yeah, of course. You know,
would you like to?
Yeah, of course.
Are you friendly with him?
Not really, but I respect what he's done.
I think he called you a dosser.
Yeah, but...
That's his standard term of abuse.
Yeah.
You big dosser.
Yeah.
He's a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He is a businessman. I am a Spartan.
Yeah. Have you got one of those fully Tyson Fury dolls? No, I'm joking. You must like him though.
What makes you say that?
Because you can memorize every quote of his.
He's very quotable, isn't he?
He is, to be fair.
He's got that distinctive...
Like he's eating a frog voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat him?
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn says it best. No one really knows what Tyson Fury is planning. One minute he looks serious, the next it all feels like a circus. But that kind of chaos doesn't shake Joshua. AJ stays locked in, his training is steady, and his path forward is clear. While Fury plays games, Joshua keeps his eyes on the goal.
You can't ever guess what Tyson Fury's thinking or what his plan is, you know, and it's really, you just got no, like you can't choose confidently what he's going to do. Maybe he's had enough, maybe he's got the hump, maybe it's a game. You just got to worry about yourself, and you know, for us, AJ's probably a couple of weeks away from going back into camp. And then, you know, in a couple of weeks, maybe we'll reach out to Frank and Spencer and say, look, we're going to make our next move. Do you want to speak to Tyson and see, make sure it's 100%? And
Adam Smith says it best. Tyson Fury won't just disappear, not with so much still at stake. The fight the whole world is waiting for isn't hidden, it's clear as day. Fury versus Joshua. That's the showdown that writes history, the clash that settles everything. And when it comes to destiny, Anthony Joshua's name is already carved into it.
It's been a phenomenal career. He's not just going to slip away into the sunset, I don't think. So I think if that fight, which I think is very much still there to be made this year, is got.
When Fury calls out Joshua again, the buzz only grows louder. But how much of it is real? Tyson Fury plays it up like a show, cracking jokes, laughing, talking money, like boxing is some kind of game. Yet behind all that noise, it feels more like a distraction. Joshua isn't about tricks, he's about hard work and focus. That's why Fury's circus talk never hits as hard as AJ's quiet, steady intent.
And I'll just say one thing to that, to him, show me the money! I'm available. I'm young, free and single, ready to mingle.
Spencer Brown makes it clear the picture is already forming behind the curtain. Turki Alalshik knows exactly what fans are shouting for, and there's no argument about it. Fury versus Joshua is the biggest fight boxing can offer right now. Sure, Usyk is still around, but even Brown admits Joshua is the blockbuster name. AJ doesn't just step into the ring, he brings the show, the crowd, the spark that lights everything up. Fury can talk all he wants, but it's Joshua who fills stadiums. And you can feel it, Fury won't be able to swerve this forever. If Turkey decides it's time, Fury has nowhere left to run. Joshua is ready, and the whole world is calling for this fight.
Championship rounds, 10, 11, 12. It was scrappy, it was messy, and it was just kind of like winning the argument. But when you watch it and score it, gloves are hitting you. It was just busy, wasn't it? It was busy. But did you feel it was slipping away from you at the end? Or did you feel you was doing enough?
No, I felt like I'd done it. I felt like I was up before the bell had gone. 30 seconds, I only needed 30 seconds rest. I was up off my stool.
Johnny Nelson has never been afraid to speak his mind, and this time you can catch the slip. He begins with Fury, but somehow his words circle right back to Joshua. That alone speaks volumes. Strip away all the noise, all the theater, and what remains is clear. AJ's presence inside the ring is impossible to ignore. Fury may be tricky, unpredictable, hard to figure out, but Joshua brings the discipline, the power, and the relentless drive that decides the biggest nights. Nelson's own stumble echoes what so many already believe. Fury can talk, but Joshua has the tools to back it up when the bell rings. Fans remember how AJ bounced back from setbacks, how he adjusted, how his hunger never faded. Fury can frustrate, but Joshua finishes, and that's the real edge when history is on the line.
I think Tyson Fury, you put him and Anthony Joshua together, and I'd been asked before, who wins between us both? I said Anthony. Tyson's a Tyson offended or whatever, and then vice versa. Why would he give a shit what I think? So what he thinks and what he believes. Coming through my career, so many people said you ain't going to do shit. I don't hate on him. I just think, all right, my success says it all. And so when you walk away from this game, you understand everybody has an opinion.
While the experts debate, Teddy Atlas throws out a tough question. Has this fight lost its shine? He's not wrong. Years of delays, call-outs, retirements, and comebacks have chipped away at the magic. But the truth is simple. The second Fury and Joshua finally share the same ring. Every ounce of hype comes flooding back. Wembley will shake, the noise will erupt, and fans will forget the wait in an instant. This isn't just another matchup. It's Britain's two heavyweight giants colliding for pride, legacy, and bragging rights. Teddy is right about the lost momentum, but he underestimates how badly the world wants this. Joshua stepping up to Fury isn't just business, it's the fight that resets the heavyweight landscape. And when that bell rings, the delays vanish, leaving only the punches that will decide history.
God bless them. They're going to make more money. They're going to fill Wembley Stadium up. I'm sure. Whatever. God bless them. But to me, it's lost. It's lost its zing. It's lost its luster. I mean but that's me. It's lost. The English fans are so loyal. They're such boxing fans. They're still.
Gareth A. Davies cuts straight to the point. Anthony Joshua is no tune-up, and he never will be. To even call him a warm-up would be a joke. This is the man who carried British boxing, packed out stadiums, and stood toe-to-toe with the best in the world. Fury might be tempted to find an easier route after time away, but Joshua isn't the easy road. He's the hardest test. Behind the curtain, the talks are moving, and that's why this moment feels different. Fans are done with the retirements, the comebacks, and the endless excuses. If Fury really does return, the only fight people care about is Joshua. Not a stand-in, not a placeholder. The fight. And with Davies hinting AJ could be that comeback opponent, the fire only grows hotter. Because if Fury dares to step back in, Joshua will be there, ready waiting and armed with both fists.
He'll get a tune-up. It'll be Anthony Joshua before Alexander Usyk. That is my understanding.
When you say tune-up, you're not referring to Anthony Joshua as a tune-up,
no, that's not a tune-up.
No, that's what I mean. But just the way you worded that then.
Well, we're already into. He hasn't fought for 6.5, 7 months.
Oh, he's retired, mate.
He's retired. Yeah, he's retired. My understanding is behind the scenes they're working very closely on getting him back, maybe late this year or very early.
Carl Froch echoes what every boxing fan is thinking. Joshua versus Fury is the fight we all need to see. He slices through the excuses and asks the real question: if Fury is truly the Gypsy King, then why talk of retirement? Why step away instead of facing the biggest test in front of him? Froch is right. There's no reason to vanish. Not when the fight that defines this whole era is still waiting. For Joshua, it's never been about the noise outside the ring. It's always been about proving himself inside it. That's why fans respect him. The discipline, the willingness to face the toughest nights head on. Froch's words remind us boxing isn't about smoke and mirrors. It's about those legacy-making battles. And right now, nothing defines heavyweight boxing more than Joshua versus Fury. If Fury walks away, history will remember the retreat. If he accepts, the world finally gets the fight it's been waiting for.
I know the fight with Anthony Joshua is an interesting one we want to see, one that I certainly want to see. First of all, I'd just like to say, why retire, why come out? I've touched on it.
And Carl Froch takes it even further, digging into what this fight really means for boxing itself. He spells out the truth. Fans don't just want Joshua versus Fury, they need it. It's the mega event that would pack Wembley to the rafters and put British boxing on the grandest stage of all. But Froch admits something raw and honest too. As a pure boxing man, if Fury never steps in with AJ, he wouldn't be crushed. Why? Because Fury has turned the whole saga into a circus, while Joshua has already bared his soul in the ring, heart, chin, pride, win or lose. AJ has been knocked down before, but that's what makes him real. He gets back up, he takes the risk again, and he never hides behind retirements or excuses. Froch's words sting because they cut to the core. If Fury walks away, it's not Joshua's name that takes the hit, it's Fury's. AJ will always be respected for daring to fight everyone, but Fury, he risks being remembered as the man who shouted the loudest yet never closed the deal. Wembley is ready, the fans are crying out, but it's only Fury who can choose to make it happen.